Hello everybody, my name is Áine Ní Ghlinn and I'm Laureate na Ireland's Children's Laureate. I'm so happy to be joining in with my fellow laureates around the world in Cressida Cowell's Creativity Summer Camp. Reading out loud and reading together are so important, and I'm going to read a story or part of a story for you now. Now, apart from some of my friends and relatives in various parts of England, you won't have come across my books because I don't write in English. I write in Irish. We call it Gaeilge. Now, Gaeilge or Irish is the first language for some people in Ireland and a second language for lots and lots of others. I have written 31 books altogether. Some of them you'll see them here behind me. And I write poetry, stories, drama for young people of all ages. And today I'm going to read from this book. It's a book called Bosca Don, and the title comes from the word Bosca, which is the Irish word for box. The story is about a young girl called Aoife, who makes a robot out of a bosca or a box, and she calls it Boscadán. I'll be reading the story as Gaeilge, which means in Irish, but you'll be able to follow it in the subtitles below, and some parts of it I'll read as Béarla in English, so you'll be able to follow it no problem. Now, as the story begins, Aoife's mummy and daddy have just bought a wardrobe, but it's one of those wardrobes that you have to put together yourself. And as they try to assemble it, they're having some problems. Things are not going very well. Aoife is just being totally ignored, but she doesn't really care about the wardrobe. What Aoife sees is a bosca, a box, a huge box. And she knows, as we all do, that you can make anything out of a box like that. Bosca. Bosca mór mílteach. An bosca is mó daun. Diatach dinne rud be a dionavas. Bád, rockhead, bus, etchelon beter. An bhfuil cadagam an bosca seo a bheith gum. Bhí clóir aimmuid fud na háite, iad caite fud an chala. Bhí maidide the cinál éigen ina lámh ag daddy. Ian túir a good ceir é seo. Thóg mommy an maidide wai. Díoch si go géir Sin é an ráile éadaí sílam. Cá déan sé? Nílam cínte. Isteach an seo beidir? Tá sé rómhór. Tá an rud fad rómhór. Beidir go mi ceartúing é chuir le chéile sa siomra cuddalta. An féidir lumsa an bosca seo a bheith gum. Well, Mummy and Daddy just go on arguing about the wardrobe, and they're still ignoring Aoife, so she decides to take the law into her own hands. She grabs the box, pulls it along behind her down the hall, up the stairs. She has to stop halfway because the box is so big that she needs to take a little rest. Then she goes on up the rest of the stairs, pulling the massive big box behind her. She drags it into her bedroom. Then she climbs up onto her bed to check the bookshelves. Yes, there it was. A book titled Céad Rud le Déanamh le Bosca. 100 things you can do with a box. She opens the book and she reads an aeroplane, a ship, a playhouse, a school bus, a train, a garage, a doll's house, a castle, a spaceship, a robot. Yes, a robot. That was it. Robo. An spéisiúil fad, díoch si an musca. Díoch si na pictúir sa leabhar, ní bheadh sé róiachar. Díoch si an lista híos ag bun an lehannig. Glú, sisúr, paint, pin Louis, crayon, isca agus scuab don féint. Sios san staire le hí ríis, hí mommy agus daddy ag caint faoi ghoras. Sin é an doras clé. Ní hé, téann sé sin sa tro eile. A caimid an mórlán a chur ar an taobh sin. Deach Aoife orthú. Ní review choristeach orthú. So Aoife gathers all the bits she needs. She goes back up to her bedroom and starts on the robot. And she cuts and snips and cuts until her tummy begins to rumble and she's hungry. So she goes back downstairs into the kitchen and makes herself a sandwich. But on the way back out, she looks at the wardrobe and she thinks it's actually beginning to look like a wardrobe, but a no-door wardrobe. However, Mummy and Daddy are still arguing. Dúirt mé leat go mé cheart é a chur le chéile sa seomra cuddalta. Be mi din an é a umpar suas an staire, níl sé chomór sin. Níl sé ró mhór, ach sílam go bhfuil sé ró hrám. Meastú an méoring é a bhaint as chéile a ríis. Ní raibh cuma ró hásta ar iadí má bhíon oring an rud sin a bhaint as a chéile a ríis. Níor chríochnaigh sé an Albert. Bhí fánn ar Aoife ceistechar air, ba bhrá le hí a áil amach. Céir de dionach a tuismóirí dá mecharú an bhordrús gan doras a bhaint as a chéile a ríis. Doscail si a béal. Rún si ríis sé, bhí a cuid ibre féin le déanamhice. Now I think Aoife is actually much better than her parents at putting things together, because it's not too long before she finally has the job done. She has built a cardboard robot. So she gets her pencils and crayons and gives it eyes and nose and mouth. She paints clothes on the robot. The robot ends up with stucky bui, yellow socks, broga, glassa, green shoes, and the shoes have little polka dots of purple, red and blue on them. Then she paints trousers on the robot. Brista Bawaboshti, a rainbow trousers with a mix of all the colours in her paint box. Then it comes to naming the robot. She likes the idea of having Bosca in the name. Do you remember? Bosca means box. So she likes the idea of trying out a few names with Bosca in them. Billy Bosca, Bernie Bosca, Barry Bosca, Belinda Bosca, Bosca Doodle, Bosca Don. And as you know from the title of the book, that's the one she picks, Bosca Don. So she stands in front of Bosca Don and she says, Dear Huit a Bosca Don. Hello, Bosca Don. Conasatatu. How are you? Das Bulalat. It's nice to meet you. And then she says, Foilte roth. You're welcome. Foilte roth ishtach imo hiomra. You're welcome into my bedroom. And then she dances around the room with Boscadán and they stop in front of the mirror. Fich a Boscadán, fichart féin sa scáán an mailad, de huile agus de chlósa, misha a hug iad sindait. On daníon de vroga agus de stucky lat. On wil tú sásta le de chuid éaldí nua, misha a rinne iad goléir. Chuach si súil Boscadán sa scáán. Agus bhí si cínte gur chuach Boscadán súil arais iri. I'm going to stop there. It would take me much too long to read the full story, but I hope you enjoyed it so far. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed listening to a story in Irish. Goodbye. Slán.